Hello there, I'm Benny. If you're using ComfyUI, you're probably pumping into that a lot. Sharing your workflow to JSON works sometimes, but most of the time, you don't know where is the input image, you don't know where is the models. It will take a long time to really download all the dependency. So that's why we built ComfyDeploy. Okay, so here you can see I have a workflow running here. It's a video workflow which turns my mass video into multiple frames, and then for each frame I'm doing a style repainting over it. So my computer is not as good, and also I want to share to my team members. How can I do it? First, I'm going to export the workflow right here. Go to workflow export. I'm going to call it export. Great, I'm saving it straight to the downloads folder. Now hop over to ComfyDeploy, and this is ComfyDeploy. What I can do here is I can import a workflow. Simply click and open your folders and import the workflow that you want. I'm gonna rename the file to my video workflow. Great. Next, we will check all the dependency. So 2 custom nodes detected, the video helper suite, and also the ControlNet auxiliary processors. That looks amazing. Now I'm going to create a new machine configuration. In ComfyDeploy, everything is on the cloud, so you can be assured that all your configuration is easily shareable. Now, let's try to check my models. Great. Seems like one of the SDXL models is in a different folders. Let me just search and replace the reference. Okay, make sure you're replacing this one with the same extensions. Okay, great. Now I remap all the dependency. I can go in and click and create machines. So I'm going to name it video workflow machine. Now let's wait for the machine to build. You can click over to see the actual details here, and you can see the logs that is streaming back. Okay, now the machine is ready. I could actually go and try. Now the machine is ready. Click into the workflow, and this is what you're gonna see. This is a preview of your workflow. So ComfyDeploy let you really easily visualize and see what's going on. I could simply start a full ComfyUI session just right here. And also you could change to different GPU. I'm gonna keep the A10G. Okay, please wait a little bit while we're spinning up the session. Everything is serverless, so if you're not using it, you won't get charged. Okay, great. Now we're in the session. You can see the dialog pops up to tell you to input a workflow. So I'm going to load in the workflow that we just import from our local. Wow, I see the exact same workflow right here. And every custom node also exists. You can see we have a lot more other models on the cloud by default. And also, I already have the same loader installed. So I think one thing we're missing here is actually the video input. And ComfyDeploy got a really robust asset system. Go to the folder icon right here on the side panel, open it, and you can upload any asset, videos and images. I'm going to open up my Finder and import the mass video that we wanted to use for this workflow. Okay, perfect. Dragging this in, and you can see it's uploading immediately. Okay, great. Now the file is here. Let me close this. And we can search for the external video node. Great. I can open the asset browser and I'm going to select this. So we will be loading in the video files unless we connect the nodes. So you can replace it directly. And now let me just queue a run and let's see what happens. I can also open up the logs here so you can see it's running down there. Any edge works, but we're actually not like using Candy Edge right now. Let me disable this. So let's wait a little bit. It's gonna render faulty images. That's great. So the mask that I just uploaded, run through the workflow. Now I see everything here. You can see every frame right here. This is exactly the workflow that I wanted to run on the cloud, and now it works. Let me just save to make sure all the latest changes is up there. And I can go back. And when I go to Playground, you can see we have a simplified interface for people to play around. So I can easily go in and select any other video, so I can try out different inputs. And the entire workflow will be in your organization. So other team members can go in and go into your workflow, check out your work, and they can easily reuse the same input or their own input to get their own video. And more than that, we have API access. So you can actually get immediate API access just like here. Integrated to your own deployment tools, you can easily integrate this into every tool that you're using, such as Blender, your own internal apps, Unity, or even Cinema 40. So now I can just copy over this link and share to Nick. You know, it could have been just a link. If you're using ComfyUI on your teams and having the same headache as mine, just reach out. You know, my DM is always open. Talk to us. Let's see how we can help. I'll see you guys in another video. Have a nice day.